Hey, Scorpio. Welcome to Scorpio Intuitions family. This is going to be our daily message. Let's see what Spirit has for us. All right, first, I want to say I love you. Hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. If you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, get back in the bed, roll your ass over to the other side, and have a new perspective on what today can bring. All right. So the first energy that we get, the first question the most I want you to ask yourself is, am I consistently showing up? Am I consistently showing up? It says some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dreams. What Spirit is saying, this is dealing with for those who been saying, "Oh, I'm gonna work out more." For those who saying, "I'm gonna eat right, I'm gonna do this." Even for those who say, "I'm gonna disconnect from people that I don't need to be connected to." God is saying you have to be consistent with what you're saying in order to get a different outcome. And the truth is, I feel like even though I pull this and it's for you, the collective, it applies to me too. Okay, so God is saying it right now. Well, I feel like we know what we need to do to be a better version of ourselves, but sometimes we fall into a comforting energy. And that comforting energy looks like how people around us they are where we left them at. Meaning, you ever dealt with family, friends, say you moved out of town, out of state, and you come back and everybody's still doing the same thing? It's because they are comfortable. You see it after you've evolved and you've grown, and it's like, dang, you still doing the same thing. God says it's time for us to go within our inner selves and realize where is it within us that we are doing the same thing where we're not constantly showing up. And the one thing with me is with working out, it's like I do it for 2 days straight, but it's like that third day, I'm like, damn, I don't feel like doing it. That's when you need to do it the most. God is saying it's really time for us to do what we know we need to do to be the best versions of ourselves. Or if not, we're gonna be like the same people that we outgrown. We looking at them like, damn, y'all doing the same thing. But as we grow, God said, do you want to be the person where people gonna look and be like, oh, y'all, you still doing the same thing? God says, reason why so many people are attracted to you, Scorpio, is because you are un they can't read you. You're always doing something different. And when you get consistent and or if you get comfortable, let me say that. If you get comfortable with not being consistent in growth, then people are gonna be like, oh, you has been, or you're doing the same thing. The truth is that God is saying once you have come into this energy of always growing, always producing, you can't fall off. You can't lose that energy, that passion, that drive, because people are watching you. If you believe it or not, the motherfuckers that say they ain't pressed, they pressed. They watching you every motherfucking day to see what new is Scorpio doing. God saying it ain't about you doing something new for them. It's about you doing something new for you, because you're already on this energy of always evolving. If you stop, it's like people watching you. And like I say, fuck the people. It's about you. You know when you feeling like you in a place where you like, dang, I could do more, but you ain't doing more. God say, stop playing with yourself. You ain't gotta ask nobody what you need to do. God said, I'm telling you everything you need to do. Just do it. Do it. Do it. You can do it. So today's soul action, it says genre where you can be more consistent in your life and align with your soulful goals. Then show up. God said, you gotta show up for you. A lot of times, like people get trapped in showing up for other people. Oh, they need me. They need this. No, you need the fuck out of you. You need you. You are your own savior. Ain't no Captain Save a Scorp. A Scorp gotta save the Scorp because the Scorp the only one that's saving anybody. This is truly the time God is saying, family, you cannot be distracted. not even by your own inability to be consistent in your growth. You have to show up for you. Because if you don't show up for you, who gonna show up for you? How many of y'all got safety nets where if you fall off, somebody gonna be able to catch you and you know it? No. How many of y'all are safety nets for other people? If they fall off, they know they can call on you. You can't call on them. They ain't got the mindset, the monetary funds, gains, or anything. God says, so you have to be there for you before you can even be there for anybody. And right now, God's saying for a lot of you guys to consistently show up for you, you gotta let go of people that ain't showing up for their motherfucking self. We gotta really take ourselves out of the Captain Save a Hoe mode. And that's what we do. We be trying to save these hoes, family, friends, lovers, all this shit. We want to save them, but God said, how much of the energy are you putting into you? You be wondering why you can't get what you give because you're giving too much of yourself, but people on the outside to really know that you're worthy of them giving too. It's personalities in this. Anyway, Spirit, what else you got for our powerful Scorpios? What should they know today? God says you are the magician. You have this ability to truly create a life that a lot of people don't understand how you create. You have had somebody be like, what you do? What you do? Like, bitch, mind your business. People don't even know what you do because you are acquiring a lot of fortune, fame, abundance, resources. And people don't know. You don't even know half the motherfucking time. Like, bitch, I can't tell you. I don't know. All I know is that I'm great and God is just blessing me accordingly. God said right now, stay in that energy. You can have whatever you like, but you got to know that you're worthy of it. You got to put that energy into you and not into people that ain't putting it into you. With the Knight of Wands, God is saying you are so many people got. I feel like right now you're in this realm where it's like so many people are attracted to you, right? Because you're giving this fire, feisty, ooh, look at me energy, if you know it or not, but you are. But it's like you're in this energy of mastery. You're mastering yourself. You're mastering being able to even understand understand the process that it takes to bring in what it is that you want. And while you're doing this, while you're creating, you over here being all magical and shit, you got people watching you. They watch you and they attracted to you because they like, shit, I'm doing some shit I ain't never seen before. But their energy is temporary. Their energy want to come in and get your energy and move back. And God is saying you need to know who to truly invest and focus your time on and who you need to let go of because they're only on a temporary time basis. All right. Because I feel like right now you got a lot of distractions coming to you, Scorps, because you got something so big that's coming where I feel like you have to let go of a lot of people so you could acquire this magnitude of abundance and power, grace, acknowledgement. And the thing is that God says it's time for you to know who is for you and who isn't. Stay focused on what is in front of you. Because people gonna come and go. People gonna come because they see you doing things they ain't never done. It's the reason why God says it's time for you to continue to stay consistent in what you've been doing because you got people here who are here. They'll be what you want, but not actually what you need. You have people coming into your life or have come into your life to slow you down. Yeah, it's an aspect of them that I like, but at the end of the day, the rest of the part of them we got red flags. God said, see what you like in a motherfucker, acknowledge that you deserve it, and if the rest of them ain't in line, let them go, knowing that whatever you saw in them, somebody else gonna bring it to you, but with all of the other aspects. And Scorps, we gravitate towards the things that we have not really had. Like, you can find somebody that's very nurturing, somebody that looks out for you, and you like, fuck it, I love them. Motherfucker looked out for me, been looking out for me, I like them. But it's other aspects like that's bringing you down, and you like, okay, well, I'm focused on the love. I see the red flags and other shit they ain't working on, but God says that aspect is for you to acknowledge what they are, be who you need to be in their life at this time. But if the rest of the shit ain't adding up, they are not aligned. They can't be aligned with you and where you're going. Now, either you're going to allow them to slow you down, or you're going to take what you love about them, teach them whatever they need to know, receive that, knowing, okay, this is what I have experienced. This is what I want. I gave them what I could give them. Hopefully they take it and run with it. If not, I gotta move the fuck on. Because a lot of times we get trapped in connections with people because it's one thing that we've been looking for and we won't. But everything else fucked up in somebody. God said, acknowledge what you want. Know you deserve it. Give the energy of the knowledge that you need to give them so that they can heal and move their ass on. Everybody ain't meant for you just because, they give it to you, but everything else fucked up in their life, and you like, I want to hold on to this particular part of that. They want to hold on to you because they know only thing they can give you is that one thing that you are grateful for in them. Other than that, they can't give you shit else. And it's pretty much that. God says acknowledge it. Tell them whatever the message is and move the fuck on, knowing that that very thing you wanted them is going to come as somebody else, but everything else that you need in somebody going to come again. What else you want to Scorpio? Ten of coins. God says money is good. Hey, I got to sneeze. One more. Blessings on blessings on. Blessings. They always come in three. Blessings on blessings on blessings. God said you got the 10 of Pentacles right here. Whatever you want, you can have. Extra blessing. God said what you want is right in front of you. But it's time for you to let go of what's not serving you anymore. Message. Hello?
Hi, you ever to let my set up?
Yeah, you can. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
But yeah, blessings on blessings. So be consistent in your life. If anything, anyone that you have around you that you see one thing that you like in them, but you see a lot of things they need to work on, heal on, you give them that information. If they ain't working on it, move them around. Because if you don't, you're not going to be consistent in parts of your life where you need to continue to grow. And you know, a lot of people around you ain't trying to grow in those aspects. Yeah, they got one thing that you really clinging to, but it's like they draining more out of you than you can even get that love from them. You are a master. God says create. You know who in your life for seasons and who will be lifetime. A lot of people coming in for seasons because they see you are glowing, you are rising. Don't let certain people that's not going to be in your life for a lifetime to distract you or to slow you down. God says, why? Because you got nothing but abundance, victory, prosperity, long life, loyalty in front of you. It's truly up to you to prevent forest fires in your life. I love you guys. I'm about to go. Coming.